So today I'm going to just be doing a quick little video about my mascot and me making it, the little process through that. It took like 7 cups of water and a span of like 3 or 4 days, but we got it and I'm actually very proud of the products. So here we go. I'm just going to be like voicing over, talking about some random gibberish while this happens. So yeah. For starters, I'm just going to be doing a little head swap between the two LPS just because I liked the body of the bee but the head of the ladybug. This custom was literally the death of me. Like I said before, it took 7 cups of water. As I'm counting them down, you will see. Because these heads just would not get off, especially the bee. But I think that's also partially because the neck plug was like stuck in. So as you see here, I'm drowning it to try to get it to work. Eventually it did come off, but even after that, like the neck plug was such a pain. It at one point went into the head, so I might in the future, if I am to use that, I will have to change it up and do a neck peg swap. Which I've only done like 2. Now that I've finally gotten the head off, the next issue is getting them on. I'm not even joking when I tell you that I stayed up till nearly 1 a.m. just trying to get the head back onto the body. Like, at one point, I was even ready to just get them back on their original bodies and call it a day, but that's when the bee's neck peg went into the head, so that wasn't going to happen. But eventually, I did get it on. It did end up falling off again, though, which I don't believe I show on camera. When that happened, I literally was going to burst into tears. I was very annoyed. It is what it is, though, and I quickly started on the sculpting afterwards. I was planning on doing just like 2 customs and selling the other one with the ladybug body and the bee head, but like I said, the neck peg issues just made it so I wanted to get this done and over with because this was my bigger priority. The sculpting was also so inconvenient. Like, I struggled. I don't even think I finished it the first night, even though you can see that I started it. It was just not turning out good whatsoever. And listen, it could be because I use dollar store clay, but I'm not going to take accountability for that, and I'm going to blame it that the odds were against me right then and there. I also didn't wait until the head and body were dry because as you can see, they fell off. So like I just decided to do it separately. And the body's plastic wasn't fully back to like how it originally was before getting boiled alive. And neither was the head. So I think that also could have possibly been an issue. Okay, so this is now officially day 2. I did end up getting the head on and the clay off because, you know, sometimes we have to restart and that's okay. So here's me just redoing that with a fresh mind and hopefully a fresh set of patience, though I still was about to crash out. But yeah, I like to think that the wings came out really good. I did mess around with them because just not having them the exact same on each side kept bothering me, but eventually I put the perfectionism to rest and just kind of dealt with it, thinking that they'd look better when they were painted, which they did. I try not to look too closely at them, though. I don't want to stay too long on this clip because I actually hate this so much. So obviously this neck fluff has to go because I despise it more than anything. So I ripped her naked again and I was going to restart, but surprise, surprise, it wasn't okay because I hate this too. I mean, what is this? What is it? So it was again back to square one.
1 eternity later.
Here's the finished sculpting I did off camera. I also realized I didn't show my mascot, so yeah, then I popped her in the oven. She looks a little evil, but yeah, that's okay. So she was really hot. I don't know why I kept picking her up with my bare fingers, but I think that's where I left it for day 2, and I started painting on day 3. Look at that transition. Okay, new outfit, new day. I started sanding, just all of that jazz. I don't have like actual sanding tools. I just have my sandpaper block, a slab of sandpaper that I don't know where I got from, and also nail files. So I might need to invest in a bit better tools. Also, out of fear that it would fall off, I decided to add a bit of super glue to the neck plug.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Patrick, the lid's already off.
Oh.
Then it was time to start painting. I heard somewhere, I think it was either from LPS Cobalt or LPS Emily, someone that you should remove the factory paint because it adds like a bit of an extra layer at times. But I obviously should have done that before sculpting, but you know, it is what it is. Then I started to just do a dry brush layer of white paint. I'm glad I did because already it took like so many layers of yellow to make it so that it wasn't like streaky and see-through. Also, after making this custom, I got some new paint brushes, not paint brushes, that are gonna be so helpful for new customs, so I'm planning on doing more videos about that. It is now day 4, and I believe this is the last day of this custom, thank God, because this was treacherous. It took so many layers of paint, it took so many cups of water, it took so many times to redo the stupid clay. But I am so proud of it. I didn't realize how long this video would take as well, mind you. So that was a hurdle because when I imported all of the clips to CapCut, which I used to edit, that was a whole other issue because they were all out of whack. But like originally the time length of this whole thing was like 55 minutes. And I'm a big procrastinator, so my first instinct was to just put it off and not touch it, but eventually I did, as you can see whenever this is uploaded. So I did do it, but definitely a learning experience. The black paint took way longer than I thought it would, but I think that's because I watered it down, which did help. Like, I would definitely do it again because it helped make the paint really smooth and all, but it was just very frustrating because it was layer after layer after layer. By now, I was about ready to give up. I was 2 seconds away from crashing out. This thing was killing me. It was taking all my energy. I was so done.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
That's too damn bad!
Anyways, I'm running out of things to say, so I think for the next, like, few minutes, few clips of painting or whatever, you know, maybe till the end, because this video is only like 11 and a half minutes. I'm just going to be playing some music in the background. It was nice chatting with y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video. So I just want to preface that I have no clips of the eye process due to the fact that my face was in every clip and it wasn't able to be edited out. So sorry about that. Anyways, here's the music again. Okay, now it's working a little better.
You stay positive. You always believe that everything is going to work out. How do you do it?
Well, I'll tell you my secret, sir.
I lie to myself. Every morning when I wake up, I say everything's gonna be okay, but I'm lying. And I don't know how much longer I can do it.
Have a swell night, sir.
Don't mind the mess. Don't mind the mess. But yeah, look at her. She's a little cutie patootie. I'm debating whether or not to leave the eyes like this design. You know what? Actually, never mind. It is what it is. I think overall, I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty happy. Let's do a little side-by-side comparison. Obviously, this one's shorter. Is fluff, is customized. Oh wait, I'm thinking of adding the freckles back. Because those are cute, but like different design because the stars aren't eating. The little hair, the antennas are different. The wings are different, the fluff is different. Actually, the entire thing, mind you. I'm thinking of adding eyelashes just because I think it would add to it, and I feel like that's my thing. Don't mind this is my little bee collection. I feel like it would add to the character of it. Like, she's glossy now. Like, look at her little eyeballs. They're shiny. Okay, so I decided, yes, to redo the eyebrows. Here's the finished product. I'm really happy with how she came out. The eyelashes are like the chef's kiss on top. I can't wait to use her in other videos and some photography. Wow! I want to just thank you for sticking around. This was a very chaotic video. I said there was going to be music playing for the rest of it. There wasn't. Maybe for like a minute there was. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video and you stick around because I promise I will get better as we continue. Anyways, bye and see you next time.
Inside the egg. Don't look. Hey.